Welcome guys, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. I hope you guys are enjoying your day, and if you are here in America, I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. This is NASA Trades. You can follow me on Twitter, NASA_trades. Today what I want to do is just talk about some of the things that I want to share with my Twitter followers. And let's get that. There's my Twitter right there. So what I wanted to make a video about. Alright. So I'm working on this small video that I'm trying to prepare for you guys today. The uploads take quite a bit of time, so I do appreciate you guys when you guys are just being patient, and yeah, just keeping up with it, I guess. So I wanted to talk about some of the first initial steps that I took that brought me to where I am today as a growing penny stock day trader. Now, I like to put emphasis on that because I really find this small area of trading in the entire stock market of the world. There's many, almost all the major countries have a stock market, and we just happen to be focused on the one here in the US, which starts at 9:30 in the morning Eastern time, and it closes at 4 o'clock p.m. There are a lot of basic information about the stock market that I won't be able to cover in this video. What I want to focus here is a little bit more fast forward to that by just showing you guys which YouTube videos that I discovered that introduced this skill set of trading stocks day to day. And not just any stock. And I'm not talking about Netflix, Facebook, Twitter, Amazon. I'm talking about the very, very small and just unusually crazy stocks that go up and down. They're worth very, very minimum as to a penny, and oftentimes even less than a penny. But I don't trade that low priced stock. I trade the more affordable ones, I guess. Anywhere between, I don't like to do pennies, I really don't. If it's 88 cents, 90 cents, I don't like it. I like $1 and all the way up to 10, but I'll obviously trade 16, 18, 20, even 30, even $40 stock. But that's when I'm at a point where I can figure out where my risk to reward levels are and what is my interest in even getting into a stock that's that priced. So I kind of focus on one area, and that's the penny stocks that are priced anywhere between $1 to actually $10. It used to be $5, but I've raised that up because of what is available in the market. The market is online. You guys know this. If you don't know this, I log into a couple of softwares, and that's how we buy and sell these stocks using the software. How we make money is a strategy, is a technique, is an approach, it's a mindset, it's spending time in the stock market, preferably within your own sector. Not sector of like the company, but sector within the market. I'm in penny stocks. And there are certain stocks that move certain ways with price, in reference to price. And you have to have some sort of technique. Just to simplify this, you have to have some sort of approach on, you can't just buy and sell. You need to know where to buy it and how to sell it. that takes months, if not years, for you to not only master, I mean, not to mention master, but really grasp to a point where you can just do it on your own time. That is a learning curve that all of us are going through right now. And if this is your first time watching this video, understand that the biggest issue we have is trying to learn this material as well. And not just learning it to get into it, but learning it to stay in it. So what I want to talk about again is which mentors and kind of videos that I utilized in the beginning of my time. A lot of people have different history with the penny stock. There's no one in my family that did the penny stock or stocks in general. I have no family history of them being involved in anything financial, to be honest with you. That's just something new that's happening to our lives now within the past 10 years. We're really into business. And me, I'm the only one in my family that focuses in the stock market, and I love it. So let's get into some of the videos that I watched, some of the mentors that I will mention, and I honestly believe that it's worth watching this video to see what you can take from it. And I only want it to benefit you. So let's get to that. That's my Twitter. Dun, dun. All right, so the most famous one, the guy that introduced me. Let me move this cam. Yeah, this is the guy, Timothy Sykes. His video was the first one that I came across. It was, in fact, about him. This is Tim Grattani and Timothy Sykes together. And I used to watch a lot of his videos back in January, December, November, even October of 2016. And that's a student right there, Tim Grattani. These guys are legit. They got into penny stocks back in 2000, and he got in, Tim Grattani, at, I believe 2010 or 2011. And then Timothy Sykes has been in the game since the late 90s, early millennial. They were the first ones. And I haven't learned much about him, which is sad. And I really want to watch his Trading Tickers DVD. His other student, when I began learning more about penny stocks, I ended up looking for things that I knew that I needed to look at, which was more videos and more videos on YouTube. A lot of times, people think that jumping into a mentor is a thing, but this is what I did. I watched this guy, Stephen Ducks. He's a student that made $900,000 in his first year. And yes, he began with $27,000, which is, if you come on Twitter, you'll find out that that is very, very rare. Most people start with 500, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, max 10,000. The average person, I think, would be in the 2,000 area. And what I really liked about Stephen Ducks, and I'm saying this based off of this interview you're watching here, was he said something that was really interesting to me. He tried to be mentally at equilibrium with Timothy Sykes' strategies and techniques and why he intended to trade this way and think about it this way. It's like trying to catch a fish with your hand in a swimming pool. Not big, not hard, but it is a challenge. And you can overcome it. And so that's what he talks about here, is that, hey, I try to think like you. And then I think he's talking about it now, and Timothy Sykes was actually impressed. Like there's a way where a student learns from you, and then there's a way where a student aims to predict your thoughts. And I, not really predict, but excuse me, more like just have a calmer, more ease of understanding what my mentor is saying. What does he mean? Why would he buy here? How does he look at the charts? What matters to him? Obviously, you need your mentor to be successful at least 80% of the time, or 70% of the time in most cases. But as a student, take the time to really replicate his mindset into yourself. And I think that's what I really enjoyed about listening to him, was that he found that out, that was actually whatever benefits you, go on to that path, no matter how painful it is. If that means that you got to watch multiple DVDs, go to his seminars, video lesson after video lesson every night, and I know 98% of you guys on Twitter are constantly studying at odd places. at all times, but you're putting in the knowledge, because not only does it stay in your brain, but you enjoy taking in more, because you know that once you figure it out on how to properly apply what you've gained from all the conversations and webinars and video lessons, because everything is through the computer, right? I mean, sure, there's books, but it's all here on YouTube, on video lessons, live streaming. When you are at a point in your life and you're able to take in information by going through YouTube videos like I am right now with you guys, or reading someone's video lessons, look for learning something, one thing at a time, and apply and see if you can see it in the stock market occur. If you're focusing on patterns, look for patterns. Make it your aim for 1 week to trade the pattern that you like out of the patterns, or patterns that you like among the patterns. Spend 1 week, practice and apply what you've learned, just like you would in school when you quiz yourself and then you test yourself and then you get the exam and then the final. Why are you not approaching it that way? Does that not work? I mean, everyone has gone to school. It's simple English. Test yourself on one aspect of a lesson. Obviously, they're supposed to be there to teach you how to make money in the stock market. Apply it. Paper trade that shit. Download Thinkorswim. It's like 90 days. Paper trade. Get down with the system. Understand the configurations. Paper trade what you're learning. Stop putting your hard-earned, scared, feared money into a pattern that you don't even have full confidence in, and then you wonder why it didn't work out. But then you get so happy when you actually make the money, but you know deep inside strategy did not play a huge role in that story. So utilize that time paper trading the strategies that you learn. You think this kid over here was wasting his time? You think this kid wasn't doing what he says he was doing? He has a McLaren in his garage, which means nothing other than you have to qualify for you to even have something up to that value. They play anyone that has Lamborghinis and cars and fancy stuff on YouTube. They're basically saying, I have the value that society has put on these materialistic things, such as fancy houses, fancy clothes, fancy cars. You and I do not currently have the free ability to reach in our accounts and say, here's value, give me that item that you have placed the value on. Lamborghini doesn't mean shit, but try and go buy one and see how your process works at the DMV or at the dealership. Do it. You can't. When you have enough money to buy a Lamborghini, more than likely you're not gonna want it anymore. 2 reasons. One, because you see it that you could do with your money better than just to get a small little vehicle like that. Or because you worked so freaking hard to make that money that you have in your account at that point in your life, that you look at a Lamborghini and say, I'll rent one, maybe for the weekend, but I don't need it. So treat that same way that you more likely would with your lessons. Look at the lessons that you'll need. Look at the videos that you'll need. Look at the mentors that you need, and let go of the ones that you don't, or the ones that you know or have a strong sense of feeling that it's holding you back. Your focus should be on the entire process. Your mission is to make money. Your focus isn't to make money. Your focus is learn the way, the process. It's very simple, only because I'm with the right individuals currently. And I'm sure I'm going to meet better mentors, better students, better trading partners, better softwares, better platforms, better whatever. I'm sure it's going to come. But it won't if you're not on that path. So this is one student. That's Tim Grittani, and then here's Roland Wolf. You guys should definitely watch Roland Wolf's story. It's a pretty cool journey that he went on. Married, has kids, paying for his expenses. Money is so critical. Just do it right. so that you can make it more than once and make it a third time, make it the fourth time. Make money every year, my friend. But also give yourself the time to know, whoever you are, to know that you do need to be on the right path. And I hope to enlighten you at least to know that it's time for you to look for something that hasn't been. You gotta really want it. That's really what it is. You really gotta want it. And if you do, you'll do things that people who want it do and get it. So that's that. Yeah, trading tickers, that's one video I definitely wanted to watch. There's more people here that you guys can definitely watch. I mean, all these videos provide some quality content. So Timothy Sykes and his team were the first. Sean Dekmar was the other one. And what I really liked about him was just his perspective on the stock market. And he's very strong on PRs, meaning his chat room does focus and provide a lot of content in what to look for in PRs, which is press releases or just news articles that come out in the morning at 8:30 a.m. He tells you what to look for and how to determine if it's going to be profitable or not. Hey, whatever these mentors are, it's important to take information from them and hold on to it and make it work for yourself. All right, and then after that was, I'll look at my subscriptions here. All right, Trading 212. So what I really like about this one is there's a lot of visuals with Trading 212, even though it focuses primarily on Forex exchange markets, which means foreign exchange, money, currency. The ideology behind, the ideology behind his lessons and the way it's explained, it's very, very parallel to the penny stock world, essentially the penny stock market. I mean, this is some very, very quality information. I don't know if this video has it. There's some really good quality videos that I want you guys to actually watch. All right, let's watch this one.
The moving average is one of the most commonly used technical indicators. If you've spent even a little time looking at price charts, you will have noticed that most often the price of an instrument will move up and down. In fast-moving markets, you may find that the price may be surging up only to plummet moments later before surging up again, increasing the potential for false signals. The moving average can help filter out the noise from random price movements and smooth it out in order to see the average value. Moving averages are used to identify trends and confirm reversals. When the price is above the moving average line, we consider the instrument to be in an uptrend. Conversely, if the price is below the moving average line, we consider it to be in a downtrend. The breaking of the moving average line usually implies a trend reversal. Moving averages are also used to identify areas of support and resistance. Many traders will consider the moving average line as a support and resistance level indicator and base trades on it. So traders will check to see whether the price is going towards the moving average and see whether it will bounce back from it or break it, as with regular support and resistance level. Oftentimes, the price of an instrument will find support at the moving average line when the trend is up and will find resistance at the moving average line when the trend is down. So moving averages will tell you whether an instrument is trending up, down, or if it's ranging. It can tell you if a trend is still in motion and whether it is reversing or losing momentum. Have in mind that a moving average is based on past prices and is known as a lagging indicator. Therefore, it will not warn you in advance, but it will confirm when a trend change has taken place. At the most basic level, when the price crosses up and over the moving average.
I wanted to pause this video here. I wanted to make a quick point here while you guys are watching this by Trading 212. What I like about this is I've noticed this pattern on live stream trading, my current mentor. What I want to say is this. What I learned in Dekmartrades with Timothy Sykes is this is a red to green move. This is a U-shape. And this is also a cup and handle, correct? Now, what most traders have done in my experience was buy here and sell there. Or buy here, and sell there, or sell here, or sell here. So within just this area right here, right? Because that is the breakout level, correct? What I'm learning now and what I'm understanding a lot better to be beneficial as far as just making a lot of money, to be honest with you, is buying here. Jeff has figured a way to teach us where his teaching, for example, would be to buy here. And I never thought to buy there because I'm always afraid, thinking if I buy here, what if it just falls? Because what if this is this? But based on what's happening here in the past, the time and the price of the stock and whatever news may be around, and level 2s and time and sale, it's more likely he is correct when he says buy here. And what really will help you understand his reason, other than what he'll say as far as his analysis and his commentary goes about why, there's a risk to reward level here, which is very critical to anyone who wants to learn trading stocks. But being in penny stocks, because they go up and down so fast, it's scary. You can make a lot of money quickly, and you can also lose a lot of money quickly. The point is, he'll explain something like this. Buying here indicates a higher high and also a trend reversal. Because when you change the times from 1 minute, 2, 3, 5, 15, you'll notice different candle symbols within this area. If you understand that each candle represents that time period, but a bigger candle could represent all of that in the smaller time period, if that makes sense. Also, buying in the higher highs here, which are indicated as an uprise, given that if you put these three together, it's engulfing these two and even this one. But it puts it parallel to here, correct? And this is engulfing that, but most of the power or buying went downwards. If it went even lower, then it bounced back up. And then it just had this little buying and selling area. But the higher highs created a signal and a match with this over here, indicating we are ready to go back up. Could the 5-minute chart show you a plus sign here, indicating a reversal? Perhaps. But what he focuses within this example, I would say, in my opinion, is buy here, risk here. Anticipate this. Anticipate it. Believe it. But get out when it hits here. If you were to buy at the break of red and green over here, what are you really risking? What if it really went back all the way down and then tested up? So you would have spooked yourself out with all those losses coming down here or here or here or here, when you could have just bought here, sold here, or just let it run, sell a little bit, let it go, let it go, let it go, sell a little bit, let it go, let it go, let it go, sell a little bit, let it go, 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 sell. And most people will be buying here and selling here and there and there, and you can get some really good fills. Because the people that buy here, they're so like, oh shit, it went down, oh it went up, oh it's gonna go up, I'm gonna sell it, boom, they sell it here. So you get some great fills.
Traders take this as a signal to buy. When it crosses down under the moving average line, they consider it a signal to sell. Let's take a look at the types of moving averages. There are three main types: simple, weighted, and exponential. We will discuss the simple moving average, or SMA, first, and show you how it's calculated so that you can adjust it according to the given market circumstance.
Go ahead and watch that on your own time. Some great quality by Trading 212. I really enjoy a lot of their visual explanations they have about all these stocks, and it's very important. So check them out. They have some really great trading visuals for you guys there. So after that, also I'd recommend you guys getting into Rainer's video. Very, very helpful videos. That's one right there. I used to watch Roland Wolf's, but he doesn't really provide much detail, and he doesn't really get in depth. Another individual trading chat group you can follow is True Trading Group, which is recommended by my buddy Richard. Let's see. All right, so let's just get to where I'm at today. This is where I'm at, live stream trading. I think I've spoke about this multiple times. What I want to do today is get into his video lesson, because I wanted to talk about how he has that organized and how that's beneficial. All right, so thank you for being back. I just want to give you guys a minute break from me. So live stream trading members portal. This is the location where you will primarily come when you log into live stream trading. Again, for those who don't know, I am on the $80 a month. I get amazing quality and amazing content and support if I need it. Now, I have been trading for about 4 months, been studying since fall of 2016, so I'm pretty good on getting myself around and understanding what any of these mean. But look at this, just put your mouse over it, you'll understand what they offer, what it does for you, and you can compare it to your other mentors of your liking. Members, you will come over here. This is his orientational video that we spoke about. There's his risk management system, which he'll explain to you where he buys and why he buys. Video lessons. All right, I'm gonna let this one load a bit. All right, thank you so much for being patient. So here's the video lesson, guys. This is NASA Trades. I'm talking and I'm showing you guys the video lessons here at Live Stream Trading. I will mention this on Twitter that I have this here. So what I really like about this entire business model that he has, it's very organized, it's to the point. You don't need anything more fancy than this. It's time for you to study, to apply the information that's given and offered to you, and make some goddamn money, guys. March 2018 webinars and trade recaps. Disclaimer, or FYI I should say, at the end of every trading day, the amount of energy and dedication Jeff has is he will provide a end of the day webinar recapping the day, the trade, the situation, what his feelings and emotions were that day, what his thoughts were, what are your questions, and trying to answer any questions that you guys may have and get you prepared for the next day. It is very organized. I mean, look at his consistency. March 23rd, guys, that was Friday. He has almost every day, nearly every day, I think every day. Look at that, March 1st. February last month, same thing. All the recaps, webinars, everything is just right there. So month to month to month, it's all organized. January, December, November, October, September. I have not yet watched any of those. I'm still working on March. I don't know if I should start at the beginning of the month that he has, which is August 2017. This is live stream trading chart setups, the longs and the short patterns. I have yet to know what this is, but I will tell you, you could just put your mouse over it and kind of get an idea of what the topic's going to be about. The long setup, learn this pattern, moving average lessons, beginners chart setups, long setups, cup and handle breakout patterns, long setups, textbook long patterns, new trading parabolic long setups, short setups, trend break reversal, short selling, shorting weak price action, short selling, premature breakout rejection, trading range, breakouts, breakdowns, float rotation plays, and using multiple time frames. If you're a new day trader, this might be confusing for you, but these are strategies that will make us money because these stocks tend to play in a very weird way that is almost identical to another stock and oftentimes very similar to each other, and it's weird, but it just makes sense because there is a level of technology and a presence of human trading, so it makes it really easy for us to trade because there's a lot of other people trading the same stuff that we trade, and it's important to trade the same stuff that everyone else trades that is gonna help you make money, that is real, consistent, professional, and has a backed up result to prove that this system is good. And that's why we have these strategies here on the website. risk management, account building, trading psychology, making money with low risk setups, discipline in life and trading, pro tips for account building, really good one, risk management and trading a plan. Anyone who knows about penny stocks knows that those are the two most critical things to have an understanding. And know that that is not limited. This video is not limited. You have the mentor, guys. You have him, Jeff. He's there for you. This is just some of the homework he has set for you. Handling wins and losses, trading psychology, beat the learning curve, beat fear of missing out with trade planning. I definitely will enjoy this one. Overcoming losses in trading. We've all gone through it, and if you haven't, you may more likely believe us, and you'll need this video to kind of see what you should know when you get to that point. We have mid to large cap strategies with the Trade Addict, and then platform setups, hotkeys for Trade Zero, hotkeys for DAS, and DAS tutorial. And then click here for webinar archive. Please be patient while this page loads our video lesson archive. I mean, there's just so much. Traders, we know that this stuff is important. New traders, this is what mentors do. They give you guys video recaps, question and answer, brokers, stops, patience while trading, my favorite long setups, the importance of, I don't know if it'll tell me, the importance of timing and patience. So when you click that, you'll get this video here. I have a huge family using the Wi-Fi, and the computer is slow for me, even though I'm not on Wi-Fi. But anyways, this is what it will be once it loads. Alright, so these are the videos here. Risk to reward profiles. Again, the answers are inside the video lessons and the training that is provided to you. But the video lessons are just constantly what you could utilize to be like Stephen Ducks, which I was talking about, is to read and understand, and comprehend with what your mentor is doing. That's helping him make money. Or else why would you be with him if he's not really making money in a way where you're going to be winning a lot of the times? And not just, I'm not saying just winning with cash, like winning with just having a greater understanding of how things are. So that's that. There's a lot more that you could load up here. I think there's about 300 that he said, and just a lot of videos here. So you get a lot of quality content, and I have yet to watch these. I mean, this is great. So that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed this session here. That's kind of what I do with the mentors and such. And I don't know if I covered everything else that I need to cover. Let's see. Yeah, if you guys have any other questions, but those are the mentors that I've gone through, and since 2016, those are the ones that I learned the most from. I'm always learning, and I hope that you are as well. But my main focus is to make a lot of money, change my life drastically, buy the sports cars that I want, buy the fancy house, have a fancy wife, like the whole thing, but my way. And I've already got that vision, and I hope that you guys have one for yourselves as well. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch these videos. I'm just trying to, when I can, just provide some helpful content when I can. So this is NASA Trades. Thank you so much, guys. Enjoy your weekend, enjoy your day, and take care.